Okay, hackers are manipulating time to breach systems, says the FBI. And no, I'm not even being metaphorical. I'm not. Let me explain. Hackers have a wide range of who they are and what they do. I mean, we even had a self-proclaimed group of gay furries hack a U.S. nuclear lab in demand of research for finding more about cowgirls and how to create them. This isn't satire, it is 2025 and it's cybercrime time, baby. Let's get criming. Here is what the time-traveling hackers actually mean and like what the time-traveling part has to do with hackers. Hackers are now internally resetting clocks on machines, your computers. I mean, experts are calling it a system time manipulation attack. It essentially lets them bypass any expired sort of certificates that may have been in place for security. It's just fooling the antivirus software you may have installed to sneak past the defenses that rely pretty heavily on the timestamps. One hacking group called Medusa used this tactic to a devastating effect recently. By essentially backdating all of the drivers and all of their certificates, they made a malicious code look completely valid again. The result granted them a full access to hundreds of high-value targets across healthcare, education, law, insurance, tech, various industries. According to the 2025 FBI advisory, the exploit can also disable tools like Windows Defender, making malware appear safe. Their guidance, while not perfect, it does exist. It says watch for unexpected time changes, enable a two-factor authentication, look for recovery plans and implement them. Don't trust credentials, no matter how valid they may seem. I mean, it's easier said than done, but I think the two-factor authentication is really what we could do in the meantime to protect our things and our logins. But I think it kind of exposes a bigger issue. Like, why is so many of our machines and our infrastructure still dependent on these time-sensitive certificates? I don't even think it is a hacker genius moment. It's just a failure of digital infrastructure as we have it in 2025. And it's probably 100% rooted in some sort of cost-cutting measure, an underfunding, or a total corporate greed, negligent sort of angle. And in 2025, the hackers are getting more sophisticated and more intentional. I mean, just think back to 2024. I mean, breaching a U.S. nuclear research plant in the name of more catgirl science? It could have been worse. It's getting worse. These are not one-off headlines either. This is pretty much a pattern at this point. They're niche online groups, ransomware gangs, if you will, state-adjacent hackers. I don't know what you want to call them, but they are exploiting very, very neglected systems. It really is a systemic failure, and it's about time we check the clocks. And until next time, I'm V.